Hello guys, this is Elias with Softly, and in this video we are going to export metabox custom fields directly to Dropbox using WP All Export. Now guys, in today's video we have this post type called restaurants, and we can see here, right here, we have 1200 restaurants. So we can export that selecting that post type from here, like this, or using WP query. That's kind of up to you, but we are not gonna go this route in this video because we have other videos and more docs where we dive a little bit more into details about that. So for now, let's just focus here. And we are not gonna export all 1200 restaurants either, because we're gonna use these filtering options to filter out some of the restaurants we don't want, right? Now, into this video, we're going to use one of the restaurants fields we created with metabox to filter the restaurants we don't want. And that field is this one right here. This is a choice field called rating. Now, this rating has a label, which is what you see right here, 5 stars, 4 stars, and whatnot. And it has a value, which is 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to go here to the filtering options, and we could scroll down until we find the metabox section and the rating elements right here. Or we can just type in rating and it will show up there. Now for the rule, I'm going to select equal or greater than. And for the value, I'm going to say 4. Now I'm going to add this rule and boom, we no longer have 1200 restaurants. Now we have 606. And these restaurants are the ones that have a rating of 4 and above, which is 4 or 5. Now, guys, just a disclaimer, these all are fake restaurants. So if you see a name you find familiar, just don't worry about it. It's not that restaurant, okay? Now, I'm going to click here on Customize Export File because I want to maybe modify some stuff before we actually export our data. But if I wanted to just dump all of the fields and all of the data we have for these 606 restaurants in one file, I could just click here on migrate, and well, that will be it, right? Now let's do the opposite and click on customize export file. Now guys, this is the export template, and we have by default ID, title, and content. So if I preview, you will see this spreadsheet-like layout where we have 3 columns, ID, title, and content. And since we don't need the ID, I'm just going to get rid of that. And we will find the metabox section right here. Now, guys, this has 2 elements mainly. It has the black letter ones, which is the field group, and all of the green ones, which is, well, the actual fields, right? So if we go here to the post type, we will see here restaurants info, which is the field group. And all of these are the actual fields, right? We have some simple text fields. We have a couple of time pickers, which is this 2. This one is a date picker. The radio we just saw, right? We have these checkboxes field, select field, another radio field, a couple more simple text fields. Here in the media tab, we have an image advanced field, which kind of works as a gallery with multiple images in it. And finally, we have a reviews tab with a reviews clonable group with 3 subfields: customer name, comments, and ratings. And as you can see, we have multiple sub-elements inside of that clonable group. Now we can export all of this with WP Export and the metabox export add-on right here in this right panel. So you're welcome to just drag and drop the whole group like this, and boom, all of the fields are going to be added automatically. Now, if you, let me clear this, if you want to just drag and drop each element one by one, you can absolutely do that too, like this, and it will work too, right? That's up to you guys, right? So let me do that and preview. And there you go, we have here all of our data. It's pretty cool. Now I'm going to change this title column name to something more appropriate, like restaurant name. It's good. And this content is going to be called description. Cool. Preview. And there you go, right? Now guys, all of these fields are simple text, and I mean, they really don't have much going on. They're just text, right? But if we drag and drop these two guys, which are time picker fields, we can see these date format option, right? And we can use here PHP values to change the time format that's gonna be used by default. So I'm gonna preview here so you can see that. And we have this kind of boring, I don't know, time format, right? And maybe I want something more, I don't know, better, fun, more humanly readable, I guess. I don't know. So I'm gonna open my opening time and I'm gonna type in here G and A. Now these are PHP values, and you can Google that, PHP date formats, and here are a lot of format characters, right? And you can choose from here and type them in right here like this, and they will work. Now let me preview this, and there you go. We have changed our time format here. So I'm gonna do the same for the closing time, which is here, G and A, and there you go. That's better. Now let's do the same for the open scenes field, which has this date format, but we want to change that to something more fun like D, F, J, and Y. And for this, you can either use PHP or you can use Unix timestamp. That's up to you. So I'm going to save this and preview. And just like that, we have changed our date format too. Pretty cool, right? Now, guys, maybe let's drag and drop this around here. I think it will be better. And keep dragging and dropping some stuff. Here we have our rating, and I mean, the rating, maybe we could add something here so it's not just plain number, right? So I'm gonna select custom export field, and I'm gonna call this rating just the same. And here it is. I'm gonna drag and drop my rating element, and I'm gonna type in stars. Preview again. And there you go, right? It's pretty cool. Now, we could also do this using PHP. So if you don't want to use this option, but you want to use PHP, that's completely valid too. So let's try it with a simple function, just function, and we're gonna call this add stars, not, and this is gonna be called rating, and we're just gonna return rating, and we're gonna concatenate stars. Oh, we actually need here a space. Good. And let's save this function, copy its name, and enable this option right here that says export the value returned by a PHP function. Paste the name of our function here. So this function will run on this value, which is this one right here, right? Preview. And there you go. We have obtained the same result. So that's cool. And that's how you use PHP functions here in WPL export, in case you're curious, and in case it's useful for you, because I mean, we just used a very simple example, but you can do all sorts of crazy stuff here, like, I don't know, connecting to an external API and pulling some data here, and maybe doing some operations with that data. I don't know, guys. The sky's the limit here with a little bit of PHP knowledge, so be sure to check that out if you think you need something that WPL export is not fully achieving. Well, chances are you can do it right here in the function editor, right? Now, the rating, it's gonna be here, because I mean, we're filtering by rating, so this field should be at the beginning of the file, right? So let's continue. The cuisine is very important too, so let's put it right here. And then we have dress code, executive chef, phone number, website, price range, average price, gallery, and lastly, reviews. Now, let's reorder this a little bit. So we have here the price range. This is important, so I'm gonna put it right here. And the gallery, this is important too, so maybe after the cuisine. And then, yeah, maybe reviews should be next, right? Right, so let's give it a shot like this. And we have restaurant's name, description, price range, average price, which, I mean, I don't think we need the price range really, because the way this works, well, the way we have set this up is the price range is equal to 2, so this is 20 and over. And if it's equal to 3, it's 30 and over. And if it's equal to 4, it's 40 and over. So I think we can just get rid of the price range. So let's do that. And let's preview again. Cool. Now cuisine, it's good. Gallery, it's good too. And here we have the reviews clonable group, guys. And by default, it's gonna be separating the elements like this, right? With pipes. You can see that pipe here, and here, and here for each element. So how about we find this restaurant, which is the 19th hole, right here. Right? Now, let's find the reviews, and we have here Raymond O'Brien, which is on the first subgroup, right? And then we have Sally Morgan, and then we have Christian Ford, April Ward, and whatnot. And if we go here, we will see, oh, oops, there you go. Right here, we have Raymond O'Brien, first element, Sally Morgan, second, Christian Ford, April Ward, and, well, you get the idea, right? So this is how this is organized. But if you maybe want to, I don't know, order this in a different way, maybe in a more orderly fashion or whatever, just click on the reviews on the clonable group element, and you will find this option right here that says display each repeater row in its own CSV line. Now this will do as it says, right? So let me just show you. I think it's easier. Right, so we have here same 3 columns, customer name, comments, and ratings for the reviews. But oh, where are the others, right? Well, they are just below that. The only issue here is that, as you can see, all of the other cells are empty. So if you want this like this, then be my guess, you have achieved that like this, right? But if you want to fill out those empty columns with the same data, you can enable this option, and if enabled, each repeater row will appear as its own CSV line with all of the post info filled in for every column. So I'm gonna save this, preview again, and there you go. Raymond O'Brien is right here, and Sally Morgan is right here, but oh, you can see all of the other data is there too. So that's pretty cool. Now I'm gonna leave it like that. And yeah, I think we're actually ready here, guys. So let's roll with this format, this structure for our file. And we can change the export file if you want to. Like, if you want to export this in Excel, it's up to you. If you want to export this in XML, up to you too. Right, here it is. Same names, same format, same PHP functions, same everything, just in XML. But in this video, we're just gonna roll with the CSV and continue. Now, we're gonna export 606 restaurants. We know that. And these advanced options, we're just gonna leave them as they are by default because, I don't know, guys, the default values just work for us. And you may want to use one of these, so just be sure to read them and you will know what they do. But you can always hover on the question marks or contact our support team if you have some questions about this or anything we have covered so far. Now, guys, these are the scheduling options, and this is pretty cool for when you need to schedule your exports and run them automatically on schedule, right? So maybe you need to run this export Monday through Friday, right? So you have 2 options for that. You can use the automatic scheduling, which is very easy because it works right here in the WordPress UI. And you will just select the days you want to run this export on, and then you just select the times, right? You can even select multiple times if you want to. right? Now, this is a paid service, guys, but if you don't want to subscribe to that, well, you can always use cron jobs, which are free. They're just a little bit more technical. And if you decide to use cron jobs, we have great documentation and other videos you can use. But again, if you feel a little bit lost, just don't worry about it and contact our support team. Now, guys, I'm going to choose Do Not Schedule here. And this is going to be left by default, like I said before. So I'm going to just confirm and run this, which is going to take a few seconds. So I'm just going to pause the video here and come back when it's ready. Alright, guys, so our export is complete. We can download our CSV and whatnot. We can revisit the whole scheduling thing, or we can just jump straight into connecting WP export to Dropbox. Now, the way we do that is through Zapier. So if you click on that link, you will be taken here to the Zapier's integration page with WP export, where you can connect WP export with over 6,000 apps. And what we're going to do here is just find Dropbox. Right, click on it and click here and connect these apps. Now, if you don't have a Zapier account, you can create one for free. It's very easy. And once you do that, you will get here. Now, this is a trigger and this is the action that's going to kind of happen after that trigger is, triggered, right? So the first thing we need to do here is select an event. Now we have two events in WP export, but the one we're going to choose in this video is the first one that's called new export file. Now once you do that, you need to continue and connect WP export with Zapier. Now it's very simple. Just click on that button and find the API key and the website's URL. So let's go to WP export, click on settings, and here is our Zapier integration section, and here is the API key. So copy that, paste that here, and for the website's URL, it's right here, so copy that too, and click on the orange button. Just wait a few seconds, and it should be good really fast. All right, and yeah, there you go. Cool. Now let's continue and test our trigger just to make sure the things are working correctly. And there you go. This green check mark means that everything's looking good. So I'm going to click continue. And then for the action, I'm going to select an event, which is going to be upload file. Now guys, again, you can use whatever event you want, but I'm choosing upload file because again, that's what I want to do. I want to export metabox custom fields and upload that file to Dropbox using WP export. That's it. So I'm going to connect Zapier with Dropbox, which is going to be just really fast because I'm already logged in. But you may want to authorize that if it asks you to do that. It's very simple. So continue, and here for the action, we need to fill out some information here, which is very simple. So let me open Dropbox so you can see what we're dealing with here. This is the Dropbox account we have for this video. And as you can see, we only have one folder. So I'm going to open that. So you know it's just empty, right? Now I'm going to select my space, which is default in this video, right? Now the folder is going to be exports. The file is going to be export file. As for this option right here, you can select whatever you want, but I'm going to choose false. For the specify file name, I'm going to choose my export name, which is right here. Cool. Then file extension is going to be file type right here. Cool. Now we have defined our space, right, which is the default one, and we have defined our folder, which is this one right here, exports. So we should have everything we need. So I'm going to click continue, and I'm going to test this step. Now, once I click here on this button, Zapier is going to try and grab the file from WPL export and upload it here. So let's just do that. All right, so green check mark, that's good. Let's go to Dropbox, and there you go. Here is our file, restaurant's name, description, average price, rating with the thing, with stars we placed, and all of this other info is right here, including the format for the reviews on Clonable Group, and also the time format, date format too. So all of this is looking good, guys. Now I'm gonna delete this file because that was just a test, right? And I'm gonna publish this app. You can also give this app a name, so I'm gonna call this metabox exports or whatever, and publish. All right, so with this, our SAP is live. So if we go here to WPL export again and run this export once more, right, we should get our file right here in Dropbox. So again, this is going to take a few seconds, so I'm just going to pause the video here and come back when it's ready. All right, guys, so our export is complete. Let's go here to Dropbox and just wait for our file, which is going to be here any second now. All right, there it is. Let's open that. And as you can see, we have the same file, which is really nice, guys. Now, that's it. That's how you export metabox custom fields to Dropbox using WP All Export, guys. Now, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to know more about how to import or export any kind of data in WordPress, or if maybe you're using HCF or Jet Engine to handle your custom fields, you can import and export that data too using WP Import and WP Export. So be sure to check out the other videos in our channel and check out our website at wplimport.com. For now, thank you for watching and see you next time.